Well, hello there, Minecrafters. Thanks for coming by. Look where we are, guys. We are back in the resource pack test map. It's been such a long time. I've been getting a lot of requests to update this one to 1.8, and I've finally finished it. I think I've got all the new blocks and the cool new features. So I'm going to go over that, guys. It is now available for download, so definitely get your hands on it and play around with it. But also, if you're a map maker, I think this is really useful. I used it in my making of Diversity 2 with the Placeons and the particles, new particles section, guys. It's going to be really cool. So definitely check that out. But it is specifically made for resource packs, and we're going to go over basically all the rooms in case you've never seen the map before. So the video is going to be a little bit longer, but the link is in the description, so you can definitely get that. So let's begin here. We have the opening room here. This does tell you if you have the latest version of Minecraft, because if you don't, these blocks will be missing and you'll have to update. So if I show you here, see it says if no block is there, you need to do an update. So this is basically the two newest blocks based on snapshots. I do typically update this one with snapshots, but yeah, I kind of was busy with another map. And also we have all these weird blocks here because with connected textures mod that's built into MC Patcher, a lot of people want to see what blocks look like all together, and they kind of change maybe a sheet of them. But so anyway, moving on, we have the map. You can check that out if you like, or you can throw a pumpkin on your head and see I've got that. But the vision could change depending on the resource pack. I know a lot of them do that. I just take that off my head so I can see. So let's begin here in the armor room. Here we have a new armor stand section. I thought that'd be a lot quicker than wearing them, but we do have the old quick equipping stations, and you can see here I've labeled them if you want to do it that way. But if you want to put it on, you just pop in there. There we go. We got that iron. Of course, we do have down here the life bar, the armor bar, and the XP bar, so you can see what that looks like as well. And yeah, it's pretty cool there. You can change whatever you want, or you can look at it depending on whatever you like. Also, guys, I have said this in the past. If you want to use this map in your own resource pack review videos, go. You definitely are allowed to. You don't have to don't have to ask my permission, but I would request that you just leave a credit and also put a link to the map in your description so other people can get it. But yeah, definitely make a video if you like. I have no problems. That's why I make the map, so you guys can play around with it. So here we have the inventory items. We have a new section here, but this is basically the same. I reorganized it just a little bit. We have like all the new food here. So and the heads, and this head here is Alex's head, which I believe will not change in a resource pack. It's also up here. But this is the new tool selection. So if you want to do this, or weapon tool selection, change it. It changes all these. They're labeled, and then you just select. You want them. They'll have a little Steve versus Alex fight with iron swords, or they could have a little shovel bashing contest, stone weapons, and that could give you a better look at what that weapon is. I love this because the whole point is, what is it going to look at? On the backside, what is it going to look at? What is it going to look like? On the backside, we have the things that don't change based on material, but you can still see their tools, and you can see what they look like if they're carrying flint and steel, whatever. So yeah, that section is new. I also live streamed a lot of this during the build process and had some help from some viewers who gave me some feedback on what would look better and what's kind of a better idea of how to do sections. So come out to those, because I always like having the input from everybody. Onto vegetation decoration, elemental liquids. This is where our hot and cold sections are. We have basically the nether stuff over here. So we got glowstone and some nether fence and stuff. We have some lava at different and fire at different like kind of flowing rates. So we have stationary and flowing and falling lava. Over here we have the same with water, and I added the packed ice with the regular ice here. Yeah, I thought that would be better. Then you could see what it all looks like as a connected texture. And then here we have the basically all the main types of trees. I'm not sure if I'm missing another type of tree, but these are kind of naturally spawned trees. And also the biomes change. You can see the different color in grass there. depending what biomes in the grass changes, as well as sugarcane. Over here you can see we have a desert. Desert sugarcane would look like this. Plain sugarcane I just picked on both sides, 8 different biomes to give you an idea of what it would look like a little bit better. And the grass changes color as well, depending on what biome it's in. We have the huge mushrooms and the greenhouse section, which is untouched, I believe. But I love when different flowers get changed. They also have them in the pots, which is flower pots, because you can see cactus is definitely different when it's out of a flower pot than when it's in a flower pot. So people can change those textures as well. Everything is here, guys, and labeled. I love the fact that it's labeled, because in different resource packs, like a portal pack, you really have no idea what you're actually looking at. So definitely the labeling is pretty useful, I think. Let's head into the the redstone and transportation room, and I've got all the redstone related blocks except for the doors and access blocks and stuff. They're in the another section, but I added the inverted daylight sensor. And also, if you haven't seen this map before, the redstone stuff is user manipulated, what user controlled. I don't know what the word is, so you can actually change it and look at it if you like. And then we have a couple transportation items, the minecart and the boat. Although I have not done a roller coaster behind there, no guys. Maybe maybe one day I'll put a contest or something out, and the winner will get their roller coaster in the back there. I don't know. So next, before I go into mob displays, because it's totally been revamped, we have the building blocks section. And guys, I finally added the stinking teleport commands. It is getting pretty long, so we can go down halfway down the hallway, or you can go back if you like, and you can go to the end. So I've got all the new banners in colors, and no, I did not add custom banners. It would just go on forever and ever if I did that. But I do have the wall banners and the standing banners, and you can see the signs. I've changed them to go on barrier blocks because I think that's a better way to see it. The with a standing sign like this one, I didn't want to block that. It actually goes kind of above the block a little bit, so well, it kind of blocks the view. So I thought this would be better. We have the new doors. We have I connected all these fences because I thought that might look a little bit better in a resource pack. But yeah, everything here that is a building block or something like a building block, like a bed, TNT, it's all here, guys, including the mushroom blocks in different various ways. We have the head. These actually won't. Oh no, they may change. They may change in resource pack. I'm not sure. I think they actually might now. Come to think of it. Um, New sand blocks and the stuff from the ocean blocks and the sponges, and also coarse dirt, which I actually didn't know it was a different texture, but obviously it is. So it's got every block that I can think of in there, labeled for you to look at. Now, onto the mobs displays, which has been totally revamped. I am really loving this section. Now, there is a thing about Minecraft is when you open a world or spawn a mob, they will face south, including the player will face south. So I chose to put the hostile mobs on this side, so when you spawn them, they face you. But you can also hit the button again, and the friendly mobs will or the passive mobs will turn around. But the cool thing is, look how close you can go with the new AI tag. You can look at that texture totally, like, right. Look at that. Did you know he had that little jut of a head out there? And the witches have they have a wiggly nose, I think. Pretty sure they have a wiggly nose. Yeah, there we go. And a little wart on there. So I love that section. I also added the baby ones too. Over here we have all the sheep, but we also have a Jeb sheep. And yeah, so every mob is in here in the game, all the way down to the new mobs. So I'll just quickly go over there, and yeah, the horses. Where are those guys? I even have the skeleton horses and the zombie horses, and we have the new rabbits and I guess bunnies. I don't. Would you call a baby rabbit a bunny, or is that a different thing? Toast and the killer bunny, and then the kind of generic ones. Which, look at this one, is not quite the same as the killer bunny. They have different eyes, these evil eyes. We have the elder guardian, Did you know his eye follows you? Pretty awesome. I love the no AI tag, and you can see everything. We have regular guardians, 3 of them there. A lot of these have 3, just to give you an idea. This is kind of cool. If you do the Enderman first, they won't teleport away, but if you hit the Wither, this might be a little loud. He's not AI yet. Then I change him to AI there. These guys go mad with the explosion, and then you can look at what they look like when they're mad. And I chose to keep the sounds on there just because I thought it'd be better. Endermites there, yeah. And then, of course, we have our friend Eddy, who is a little bit different, a little bit different than the other mobs because he doesn't use the no AI tag. But I've got him in place here to retrain him. And the only thing is, when you go behind, he gets a little frustrated. Doesn't like you looking at his hiney. But yeah. Anyway, that's Eddy there. Don't feed him; he might bite. Got him trained pretty good though. So new mob section is so much better, so much more handy there. So let's move on here. We're gonna head to the. I think the next room is the paintings, which is actually completely untouched. It's the same, but if you've never seen it before, I love this room because I love seeing the different paintings from resource packs. Sometimes they're really funny. All the paintings are here in the game. There are some duplicates just to fill up the walls and stuff. But you see we have diamond on the floor. It's just so ugly, but the point is that you can see what a bunch of diamond blocks together look like with connected textures if they've allowed for that in the pack. So there we go. We've got the paintings there, and the stupid minecart lights. Now the new really cool section is the new particle place. Now again, I kind of stole this little teleport thing from a map called Paranoia because I really loved it. But here we have Mr. White and the donkey, and this is the GUI section, or the graphic user interface. The whole point of that is to see what this background looks like. I think it's the same for those, but it's got everything in there. Crafting table. Um, then we have the different grass colors. That's the point of those. We can control the weather. So there we go. We can see how to actually redo this command because toggle downfall doesn't seem to be working 100% of the time. See what snow and rain looks like, and then turn it off if you like. I'll go up there in a second, but I'm going to show you the enchanting room, so you can enchant something, and then you can grab it, and you can see what the weapon looks like, and look at that. You can look at the end sky here, the clouds if you like. You can set it to nighttime, so you can see what that looks like. And a lot of people change the horizon of what it looks like on a resource pack, and then you can change it to the sun there. Now this is the really good section. Oh, let's see. Did I turn it off? There we go. All the particles. This section I used a lot in making Diversity 2. It's got every particle in here. I am missing. Be nice if they have one more particle. When I say every, there are more. Like you can. I chose to make this glowstone, but you could make any block basically you want. But that would go on forever. But it's got everything there. And if you want to use one for like a map or something, you can just go down here. So if I want to use the portal one, just go down here and it'll have the command, and then you can adjust it for what you need. But it runs off of a clock here, so it will constantly go, and not a constant one, but it'll kind of flash on and off. And you can see what those particles look like. Yeah, and then we even have the this one, the Elder Guardian particle. So yeah, that's really cool. Really cool. I love that room. Really useful. Now up here we still have the fireworks. Now don't think that one I don't think that one works anymore. So enjoy the view, but these ones do. You can see now. I wish I've got a day-night button here. I wish that you could change what the fireworks looked like. I don't think you can, but I've added the nighttime because you can see it. I also added a lightning one. Now look at that. Oh yeah, George is been hit by lightning. So yeah, if you want to see what lightning looks like, that's what it looks like. And we do have all the main colored beacons, including clear and... Now wait a second, is clear the same as white? Ah, clear may be the same as white. I'm not sure. And I know you can add other colors to make it different, but that would be That would go on forever. So let's set it back to day, and we'll head out back here. And yeah, the last couple of sections right over here, we have the biome section. If I go over here, I did add a what is it called? Ocean temple. I'm actually not sure what it's called, but there is one down here. It's kind of hard to see. You may have to add a night vision potion, but inside there's lots of sea lanterns, so you can see that. And if you haven't seen this map before, we have all the visually unique biomes. Not every biome, but like I only have one desert. I don't have like desert hills or anything like that, but they're all in here. Taiga, birch forests, even the hell and the end biome, which used to be called sky biome, and they changed it. It actually does change the biome when you walk into it. So you can see there, Mushroom Island biome, and here I'm in a beach biome, but it also, you can read it, it's labeled here, and it gives you the ID number for the biome. So they're all in there. Stone beach, jungle, yeah, everything's in there. And the whole purpose of this is, what is it going to look like in the world when you run your resource pack? The new, well, I guess it's not new anymore. Savannah biome, that was in 1.7, so it's a little older, and the ice spikes. And at the end here, we can either go back to the first biome, or we can go to the final biome, or we can go to the back to the hub, or not hub, back to the map. Oh man, get out of my head. And then of course we have the Placeon section, which is actually not 100% complete. I did add some new stuff, but they, Mojang or Microsoft, whoever they are now, changed a bunch of sounds. So there are some places that aren't working, and it's kind of annoying to change. It's not really fun to change the play sounds. It's a lot of work. But we do have the new guardians here. So if you killed an elder guardian, you can hear that. Or let's see, a guardian on land. Yeah, that's what they sound like. We also have the rabbits, which are in alphabetical order. Rabbit. Uh, Here's if you kill a rabbit. Yeah. It's got pretty much every sound in it. Actually, that's what I was going to show you. If you're a map maker, this is really useful, because I'll show you something. Zombie. When the wool shoots down in Diversity 2, there's that sound. So you can take advantage of different play sounds and use them to add effect to your map. That's why I think this I was tempted to change it from a resource pack test map to something else, but it's useful in multiple ways. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I know it was a little bit of a longer video, but I wanted to go over everything. Definitely download it, play around with it. It's going to be useful. Again, you can use it in your own videos if you want. Just please leave a credit. That's about it, guys. It's available now. Enjoy your Minecrafting. We'll see you next time.